We're just 1 week away from the announcement, the much anticipated announcement of the Sony A7V. Sony will announce it on December the 2nd at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto and New York time, 3 p.m. London time, and 4 p.m. Central European time. We've got the leaked price in euros and have a solid idea of the US list price. We've also got the best price ever seen for the Canon EOS R5, as well as the R5C. Click subscribe and we'll get right to it. It means more to us than getting a brand new Sony A7V under the Christmas tree on December the 25th, 2025. Thanks to Andrea Pizzini, we have the leaked list price of the Sony A7V. Any guesses? Well, Andrea Pizzini did say it would be around $3,000, and, well, he was pretty close. It's actually €29.99. But although he didn't specify the US price, it's not too hard to determine what the US price will be within, well, a range of around $100 plus or minus. Let me show you. The Canon EOS R5C in Germany is $29.49 at Photocall. In the United States, it's $29.99, a difference of $50 with the highest number stateside. And the Sony PXW Z90 is €29.99, again at Photocall, and in the United States, it's $30.48. Again, a difference of $50 with the highest number stateside. But if we take a look at Canon, the R6 Mark III, a camera that was just recently announced with no discounts, we can see a euro price of $28.99, but a US price of $27.99. Steak sauce. With the Sony A7V at €29.99, we can expect the US price to be between, on the very low end, $28.99, to on the high end, $30.49. So a difference of around, well, $100 on the low side and $50 on the high side. And if you are interested in pre-ordering the Sony A7V on December the 2nd, because what we're told is that Sony's only going to have a limited amount, yeah, I know, to stoke up you guys to get you excited, but a limited amount that's actually going to ship to be available to you before Christmas. So if you're interested in pre-ordering the Sony A7V on December the 2nd, then please use my smart pre-order links down below. They will be active once the embargo is lifted at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And please use my links down below for sales and more. I have links to B&H and Adorama in the United States, Wex Photo and Video in the United Kingdom, and Photocall in Europe. And if you were hoping to pay a little bit less for the Sony A7V, well then join us back here 1 year from today, as, well, this is the best time of the year for camera sales. Case in point, the Canon EOS R5, the Mark I, $25.99. That's the lowest price ever for this camera. The only time where I saw a price close to this was, well, one of those refurbished units from Canon. And the Canon EOS R5C, take a look at this. The lowest price ever, $29.99. Taking a look at Nikon, the Z8 is $34.96. The Z9 is $51.96. The R5 II at $38.99. The GH7, $17.97. The S5 Mark II, $500 off. And over at Sony, we can see that the A7R5, wow, look at that discount. I've never seen anything like that. And the A7 IV, the predecessor, the current camera on the market, the predecessor for the A7V, well, it's currently $700 off. And please use my links down below for sales and more. I have links to B&H and Adorama in the United States, Wex Photo and Video in the United Kingdom, and Photocall in Europe. And if you've been sleeping for the last few weeks and don't know the latest rumored specifications for the Sony A7V, well, then I'll give you a quick overview of the specifications. So in terms of the sensor, it's going to have a 33 megapixel sensor. No changes there, but it's an all-new sensor, and it's a partially stacked sensor that's capable of 30 frames per second in 14-bit RAW. That's pretty good. It has pre-capture, 8 stops of IBIS, 4K up to 60 frames per second with no crop. I do believe it has 4K 120, but nothing has come out on that as yet. There are some disappointments. There is no open gate. No open gate. That's not so bad. Most people don't need open gate at this point, but I get a sense that over the next 5 years, open gate is going to be one of those capabilities that video shooters are going to be looking for. In terms of that AI processing chip, the Sony A7V does have that. It also has the Sony A7V, the A7R5's LCD and the body design. And like most Sonys, it has dual card slots supporting SD cards and Type A CF Express. In terms of the A7V over the A7 IV, we get 2 USB-C ports, And that doesn't mean we're not getting an HDMI port. In fact, we're getting a full-size HDMI port. And you can have all this loveliness, all this wonderful stuff, December the 2nd, for a price of $29.99 in Europe and probably around $28.99 to $30.49 in the United States. Now, for the first time in I don't know how many years, Sony apparently is going to be allowing pre-orders to start exactly after the embargo's lifted. So instead of making us wait 24 hours in the United States, you're going to be able to pre-order on December the 2nd. And if you've overheard anything else that you can share with us, please email me at simondyates@gmail.com so I can share it with my viewers. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Bye-bye now.